uterus remained for a long time closed cavity, nobody was able to visit it. I can say since 50 years, the technology of endoscopy started to provide service to this cavity. Initially it was very primitive, the light was weak, the cavity is collapsed, so you don't see well unless you inflate it. Technology went into steps. The telescopes became more fine lenses, providing better light from halogen to xenon. So it's very strong light, the same like the lights of the cars. Xenon light is more expensive, okay? And then development came in the machine to push water, so the water will distend the cavity of the uterus. I was lucky, or maybe my mother blessed or my wife blessed, that I could develop and invent instruments to make vision inside the cavity good. So now each and every doctor can easily visit the uterine cavity, open the door, and to see what is the possible reason for her suffering, like bleeding, infertility, pain. We can explore all the things, and even we can remove the problem, like if she has a thyroid tumor, or a mass, or a polyp, congenital anomalies. So this is the revolution in modern gynecology. Old gynecology was like this, squeezing the body parts, trying to find what's inside. Modern gynecology is the new Jaguar car with xenon lights, very nice window, you can see and drive, and you can reach your destination. I am visiting today Ajanta Hospital in Lucknow. This is my first time in Ajanta, but many times in Lucknow before. I enjoyed the Tunday kebab before. Tunday kebab. Before I arrive, any place I start to search Google. So I was very impressed, really very impressed by the level and the standard of Ajanta Hospital and Dr. Gita level of service in infertility. Infertility is not a disease. It's a social problem. If a patient has tumor in the stomach, that's a disease. But not being able to have a child, this is a social problem. The mother, the husband, the father-in-law, the whole family is sharing the suffering. And you can never imagine, you are a media people. Please know that the woman who suffers from medical disease, she can accept it, but she cannot accept to suffer being childless. Having a child is the ultimate dream for every woman. And those who are deprived from it, they live a misery. So we have a sacred mission to help them to have their dream. There are so many reasons to prevent pregnancy in the woman. Three main stations. Either her ovary, the source of the eggs, is not working well, is not providing ovum, or the tunnel, the canal that provides transport of the ovum to go to inside of the cavity of the uterus is obstructed, or the cavity of the uterus, which is the nest, amongst the nest, where the birth stage has a problem. Most of the problems in the ovary have been solved by modern treatment, pharmacological drugs, which can. For the fallopian tube, which is the tunnel, the bridge, if it is damaged, 60 years ago or 50 years ago, this was a big problem. We say to them, sorry, no hope. It was like killing her. But today, with the technology of fertilizing the ovum in the lab, you used to say test tube. It's not a real test tube, it's a dish, okay? The doctor was able now to stimulate the ovary, whatever it is weak, we can push it to the ovum, and then we insert the needle, we suck this ovum, so now we have a plenty of eggs with us in the lab, and then we ask the husband, please provide us some of your cells, the sperms. It's a very easy maneuver. And then Dr. Gita in the lab, she has the ovum, she has the cells, and she has the microscope. Now we have the privilege to choose the best. Okay? If I'm looking at, I can choose who is the best to talk with me now, right? So in the lab, she can choose the best eggs, and they have certain scoring system to say this egg is good, this is not a bad. So we choose the best egg, the best sperm, and we put them in a dish. And like a romantic couple, we close the room alone, we leave them alone in the room, and then they have sex together. The sperm and the ovum, they unite together to form the seed of life. If the sperm is very shy, is very weak, so Dr. Gita can hold him from his tail and push him inside the egg. This is called ICSI. So this is marriage by force, okay? First you let them have a chance to get married, now you have to marry her. And we can form like 3-4 embryos. 1 or 2 days, she opened the room of the hotel, this is, I mean, the incubator, and she looked at, oh, they're looking nice now, 2-3 embryos. She picked the best of them, put it in a plastic cannula, and then inject inside the uterus. This is embryo transfer. This is a revolution in the field of infertility. But despite the woman, the patient, believe that she has 3 babies inside, only 4 out of 10, they really continue to have a baby. Why there is a 60% failure rate? For many reasons, most important of it, the home of the baby, the uterus, the cavity. Here came my role. Here what made me famous all over the world. I've been in 56 countries. I forgot to tell you, this is my 76th visit to India. 11 times.
They say it's the second home.
I can say it's my first home.
Okay, so nice.
Well, I'm not joking. When I'm in my home, I suffer jet lag. Here I sleep better. The time for me here is easy. I travel through all the cities using luxury airlines, trains, buses, cars, auto rickshaw, donkeys, okay? So I went everywhere. And I enjoy visiting luxury hostels like here in Manila. And I go to places, they don't have electricity. I work on a generator. So people call me, Osama is doing same like the great Mahatma Gandhi. The great Mahatma Gandhi was walking with his stick, moving from city to city. My stick is the hysteroscope, okay, moving from city to city. So I could develop equipment which is manufactured by a German company and distributed all over the world that help doctor to go into the cavity, and sometimes inside the cavity there is a problem preventing the embryo to stay. Like the shape of the cavity is not normal. Instead of being big and capacious, it's restricted because of some septum or barrier inside. I can go and cut and release. Or there is a tumor, like a lemon or orange inside the cavity. I can go and slice it and take it out. Or the uterus is glued because of adhesions. You go and release this. All these things prepare the cavity of the uterus for further Dr. Gita or Dr. Hashim or IVF people. They enjoy better circumstances. I prepare the land for them, so when they put the seed, we can improve the pregnancy from 20%, 40%, 60%. My ultimate dream, that one day, every infertile woman visiting us, go back home carrying a baby. To fulfill this, we have to collaborate together, their knowledge in science, my knowledge in science, and then provide the patient output. In the Times of India, I could show a nice article about my work, and the best praise, comment said about me was the title of the article, The Healing Touch. I think they mentioned about my fingers, but I want to say about the hysteroscopy, the healing touch. I visited Pune. It was also in the Times of Pune, and they brought me a lady suffering from infertility because her uterus was glued, adhesion, following infection. She was 20 years. Okay.